Hi guys, it's Belle here and I am back with another spooky craft haul. After all, it is spooky season, which is my favourite time to pick up new products. I don't really buy many craft products anymore because I have enough to use, but I do pick up new things during spooky season because it's my favourite theme, it's my favourite time of year, and these are always my favourite products. There are a few bits in here that aren't spooky themed. If you're new here, hello and welcome. But let's get started. So let's start with my new die sets. I picked these two up because I've been eyeing them up for a little while and I'm worried they're going to sell out and we won't be able to get hold of them again. So it is this die set to begin with. This is a Tim Holtz Sizzix Thinlets. This is Vault Fright Night 666684. So what I think the Vault was, they brought back lots of favourite bits and then they combined the favourite bits in different die sets. So I do actually have these ghosties from years ago when they were in another die set, but everything else I don't have. And I was eyeing up this just on its own, and I thought, well, for the extra few pound, I might as well get all the other bits because I love this grave bit here. I love these clouds with the moon. I love that. So, and now I can do double ghosties when I'm cutting ghosts out. So that is the new die set. I'm not going to open it up and get everything out, but you get 11 dies in here. And I always love the Sizzix Thinlets, whatever sort of die that I've had from them, and specifically Tim Holtz. And the other one is another Vault set. This is called Vault Wicked 666683. Oh, they must have come after each other. Look at that. And again, I've got these potion bottles in another die set, and this hat, and this crow. I have lots of bats, so these look similar to the other bats I have. And I think these stars come from the giant Wicked Witch one. So there's quite a few little bits in here that I do have, but I don't have the pumpkin or the cat or the witch and mouse and broom, and I certainly don't have the moon. So there's plenty of new things in here for me. And again, doesn't hurt to have doubles of some of my favourite things, like the bats and the crow. But yeah, just look at the Wicked Witch. She's going to be fun. I like the little mouse and the broomstick. And again, I was eyeing it up. I don't really have any moon dies. So to get two different ones. So that is them. Then I picked up from Simple Stories some washi tape. It is the Simple Stories Vintage Scary Stories. And if I get that up so you can have a good look at that. I love these. I love the vintage feel. My favourites are like the blue with the bats on them. Can you see that? Can you see that they're bats? I hope you can. And I do love this polka dot. And this, let's open it up. I've been so excited. I bought these a little while ago. And I've really wanted to open them, but I wanted to do this video first. Maybe that helps. Can you see better? So we have this one that's like got words all over it and trees and someone on a horse. Maybe it's headless horseman themed. There's quite a good amount on there. I don't buy too much washi anymore because I still have tons of Halloweeny washi. However, I saw these and I was like, yeah, I like those. So we're going to pick those up. I do love Simple Stories quite a lot, and Echo Park. I don't buy a lot of their stuff, but I love nearly everything they bring out for Halloween and autumn. So that's where I normally buy their stuff. Then we have a woodwork. Oh, was there a number on there? Sorry, the item number is 22824, just in case you are interested. Then I got this little stamp. It looks to be about, I haven't got my ruler here, but it does look to be about, hold on, I've got a small ruler. It's in centimetres though. It's about 9 1/4 centimetres by just 6 1/4 centimetres. It's Woodwork Craft Collection. What's this one called? Just Mini Halloween Background. And I'm trying to see where the number is. Is that the number? RM083, and it has all these fun Halloweeny words on. I thought this would be great for some background pieces. So I really like that. I like all the different kind of fonts on there as well. That will be fun. Okay, we'll save that one for the moment. And then I got the Halloween junk collage cutouts by Photoplay. Again, I really like Photoplay for their Halloween and autumn stuff. 16 6x6 sheets, and you get 2 of each designs. Now, I haven't seen one of these. You guys in the States might have, but I haven't seen these before. The item number is HAJ5088. And well, I just love all the images. The only thing is, no, it's not in here. It was on something else. So I haven't opened all these up either. Exciting! So it reckons there's 212 pages because we get the 16 6. There's still one in there, 6x6 sheets. And basically, they're what they say they are. You can cut these pieces out to use in your craft. Now, obviously, things like the snake and the tree have quite a bit of border around them. So you could obviously cut closer to the image for things like that, or use your inks on them. But things like the tabs and banners and the words, whoop, threw that away, they don't. So I'm excited about those. And you get some tags and just little pieces. This will be an interesting one to kind of cut around. But oh, I love that. Yes, thank you. We get these again, lots and lots of words. I don't mind too much the border on this hat, but the spider's a little bit sorry if you don't like spiders. This spider's a bit cartoony. I'm not always that into cartoony, so I would possibly cut that spider off, but this spider isn't cartoony, and I love that one. And yeah, all these words, you can see there's different types of words, because here we've got them in black and types of orange, and here we have very vintage looking types of words. And then we have this one, Nightshade, Apothecary. I love this little toad with the witch's hat. He's just adorable. Bats. So some of them, like these images, give you more of a kind of vintage, classic, grown-up feel, and then things like the bats and a few things give you more of a cartoony look. Got some spiders on here. These are interesting spiders. They're sorry if you don't like spiders, I'm bringing this up. Their legs look like chains. That's interesting. More of those great words. I love words. I add them all the time, words or phrases or sentiments to my projects. So I really struggle when I get things that don't have words in them. I obviously have lots of the Tim Holtz words and things. Love this grave. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I really like all of that. Oh, look at this one. Look at the crow and the pumpkins. I like that. I like that a lot. I like this. Very good, very good. And we got more words on there. Ooh, like that one. We got a gorgeous little black cat down there. I am a black cat mum, so I love black cats. Bat droppings. That makes me laugh. I mean, isn't that very good for you? Like, don't they make things out of that? I don't know. Let's get off that. This cute little image and a sort of butterfly and moth. So there's 2 of each image. So when we come to the second one, I like this witch's hat a lot. And yeah, we get these little fun things. You could probably punch those out, or even punch these out if you've got a punch that's the same size as that. And we're back to the tree. So all of these are exactly the same. So I think if you don't mind fussy cutting, I think these are really good. I haven't seen something like this before, and I haven't bought something like this before. I used to buy collage books and things, but I haven't specifically seen this, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of that in different ways. Okay, let's get on to this. I don't know if you're going to see how beautiful this is. I'm trying to think. Let me get something white to put behind it. Sorry. Because you might see it better. Look at that. Look at the glitter. It is in its packaging, so you're seeing a lot of glare, but you're going to see glare anyway. This is super thick acetate. So the number of this is 981,655. And this is, who's this by? Prima. Does it have the name of it on there? I don't think it does, but it's basically their bat acetate. And this is really thick, guys. Let me open this up. Because I thought at first I bought 2 sheets of it because it's so thick. I'm trying to get that up so you can see. It is so thick. And just look how beautiful that is. Now, some of the bats are a pale pink on there, which isn't really my thing. Although I do love Pastelloine. Trying to get the glitter. And then it's splattered with gold splatter. Then we've got these black bats. I might have to get a second one of these guys. If you've been on my channel any length of time, you will know vellum, acetate, anything see-through like that I love using in my work. Oh my gosh, that is really static. But this is just so beautiful. It's also got stars on here. Let me bring that up, you can see it better. It's got like gold stars on here. Oh, I'm in love with that. So we have that one, and then let me get the, so there was only 1 pad I bought, and again, to go with these, to go with the cut outs, I got the Halloween Junk Photo Play, 13 pieces. It is HAJ 5077, and it's got 13 pieces in here. We have 12 by 12 double-sided paper, and 1 sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock stickers. And I just love the kind of vintage look of this. Like I said, Cartabella and Photoplay and Simple Stories, they make some great, you're not even going to get everything on camera. Let me zoom you out a little bit. I still don't think you're going to see everything, but there we go. I mean, it's good paper. It's not like thick quality, but it's not super thin. And you can see that it's just, I mean, okay, just look at this image here. I love this image. We've got this cute, spooky, witchy, but it's not too childlike, but it's not too scary. I love this. I literally would have this as a piece of art without the writing on it. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Loads of words on here. I love with these, they always show you the other side of the paper anyway. It's very vintage in style. It's muted oranges, blacks, and kind of beige ecru. We've got spooky vibes. We've got this great pumpkin adventure. I love this little ghosty, and obviously you get 2 sheets of these, so this is what the other side is. It's kind of a muted black spider web, and I always like a spider web in my craft. I just love those. I love having 2 pages because then I can cut these out and use them and still have my spider web. So we have that. Then we have this beautiful page. Obviously, they're more for scrapbooks, but I still could cut that down and put that in a journal. So if you can see shadow, it is that time of year. Lights are coming on. So just look at this. I love all this collage effect and layering up the side. We've got this fun piece and a plaid. Who doesn't love a plaid at this time of year? Give me an autumnal or a Halloween or a Christmas plaid. And then on the other side, just look how stunning this is. I mean, let's face it, I love anything that's got words on it. I love this paper. I love these dark flowers. This would look great in a Gothic journal. Maybe not the plaid, but if you were to make a pocket out of that in a Gothic journal, oh my goodness. And the spider webs, that's beautiful. And then look at this. I would want this as wallpaper. I'm going to be honest with you. This is more, it's almost blue. It's given me such muted black that it almost looks blue with this stunning pumpkin. And if you can see this kind of faded text in the background with the pumpkins, I love that so much. And then we have this beautiful section. I mean, everything. We've got the faded out diamond, we've got text and numbers and faux tape effect and like lace down here. And then we've got this pumpkin. I love this so much, and this swirl. this page. I just love both of those. They're beautiful. Then we've got this piece, which again, lots of cut aparts that you can use. We've got bottles and black cats. These aren't so easy to fussy cut, but you know, banners and everything like that, always useful. But then on the other side, guys, I know lots of you don't like spiders. So pretty. Look at the spider web that's all pretty and swirly. Oh my gosh, it speaks to my little spooky Victorian heart. And I just love the spiders because we've got them in this black, but then you've got them in the background in this faded kind of super pale orange, almost white. It's just, imagine that as a page. I love it. I really love vintage kind of Halloween. I love spooky gothic. My favourite style is obviously Victorian creepy gothic, spooky gothic. But I love vintage when especially if I'm doing October stuff and making October dailies. I really love that. Look at this. Look at the cute little houses. It's a ghost town, quite literally. Oh, make myself laugh. And then it's got all words in the background. I hope you can see those depending on the light. It's so cute. And then we have all the tags. And we've got the tags in some of those favourite papers too. Love this apothecary tag. And little toad. Love a toad. And also some strips as well, which are always fun. Look at the star one there. Isn't that fun? That's good. I like that. I like this strip too. Little ghost town. Then there's this one now. Okay, I mean, come on. This is just beautiful. We got little spooky peeps in their little cameo frames. We got pumpkins and ghosties and men and women. And she looks like a bride, actually, this one. And bats and spider webs and stars. But again, it's like a muted. It's not a in your face kind of black. It's this beautiful kind of muted black that I really love. And then look at the other side of this. I mean, I could literally make this collage. I've got some of the cut aparts. I've got some little bones. This is so cute. But this, I love it. And then we come to the stickers. Now, I don't tend to use stickers like this in my journals, like journals to sell and things like that. But I do use these a lot in my October dailies, my personal October dailies, because I just think they're adorable. And the first thing that stands out on here is this ghosty. I love this kind of style of artwork. It's kind of cutesy, but not cutesy. That's just adorable. And we have our beautiful couple there. We've got the ghost house. We've got lots of words. Too cute to spook. If you've got it, haunt it. I mean, are you getting all this? I'm looking at it myself for the first time. So, death head moth. Got another little toad. Banners like this are always fun on a page. Obviously, if you scrapbook, you're going to use a lot of these as well. But I adore that. So, again, that is the Photoplay Halloween Drunk kit. They often do everything. They do other sticker packs and chipboard and die cuts and everything, but I'm trying to be more realistic about what I use. Sometimes I will try and buy everything in the set if I love the set, but I have to think about what I'm going to use. Now, this next one is Graphic 45. I don't know if it's the new collection. I don't know what. I hadn't heard about it. I hadn't seen it, but when I did see it, I had to have it. I thankfully got the large pad. I wanted the small pad, but it has sold out. And again, this set has so much in it. Now, what I used to love is when Craft Stash, which was an online craft shop in the UK, which sadly closed down earlier this year, when Craft Stash used to do the Graphic 45s, they would do offers sometimes where when a new kit came out, you could get everything in that kit for a discounted price. I wish they were still here, and I wish I'd got everything in this kit. But anyway, this is the Ghostly Greetings, guys. This is the 12 by 12, and the number is 450307. Oh my actual goodness. You get 24 double-sided sheets with 8 decorative papers, 2 sheets per design. and 4 solids. Now, from what I remember, I don't know if they always used to do 4 solids, because they always also do a solid pack, a solid paper pack, which I need to get my hands on. Now, this actually reminded me of the, I think it's the Persephone kit that Release the Crafting did, because of the skeleton hands and flowers, but that's just the front sheet. So let's move this. But yes, you get 8 decorative papers that are double-sided. You get 2 of each, and then you get 4 patterned solids that are also double-sided. So I'm trying to see which way around to start this. Let's start here. So this is obviously the image that's on the front cover. It is absolutely beautiful. It has a kind of sweet, like, this isn't a creepy ghost by any stretch of the imagination, but then you have this kind of watercolor effect down here. Do you see that? And the bats don't look cutesy, and the moon and the graves, and then these florals again, these kind of muted oranges and blacks and beiges, and oh my goodness, guys. And then obviously we've got the strips down the side, this beautiful spider one. I like spiders, so you know, beautiful pumpkins, and then this skeleton witch riding her broom. And then the other side of this is this beautiful muted orange with these black and orange florals. It's just stunning, really, really stunning. So we get 2 sheets of that. And then look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. As someone whose 2 favourite things to craft are nature, sort of witchy nature, and spooky gothic, to have florals and skeletons and spider webs in one paper, this will work in so many of my journals. Oh my gosh, I'd want this for wallpaper too. In fact, I was going to say a dress. No, I wouldn't like a dress in this. I would like wallpaper in this. We could have the pumpkin wallpaper somewhere, and then this one. It is beautiful. These look like lilies almost. I mean, it's stunning. It's actually stunning. And then we've got this beautiful kind of orange. It almost reminds me of tile on the back. Look how well that works together, guys. Just look. How did I not know this was out? I don't know, but I need to track down the solids and the mini paper pad, because I love this pad. And here we have the ghost again. Got this cute pumpkin with the black candle. We've got a couple of different kinds of ghosties on here, and a pumpkin with a hat, and we've got the bats in the background, and all the graves and moons, and it's just so pretty. And then on the back of here, bat paper. Now, I love this paper. I love some of the bats on here, the different ways they are. And again, if I've got bat scrapbook paper or any kind of paper, I'm always going to use it, because it's always going to go in my journals. I just don't know what to say, because it's so, this one, they've all got different names. So this is Boo to You. I like that. And it says Boo to You on there. What is the floral one called? Sorry. Just Spooky Floral. Oh, I thought it was going to have a super exciting name. So this one is called No Tricks. And we have the 4 big images. Got this beautiful graveyard one. I mean, come on. Again, it has that kind of watercolor look to it down here. It's just, I love it. I love the little pumpkin one too. But this is what I'm after. I mean, I get that they've put No Tricks or Treats on there, but I feel like I'd like more florals on there, maybe a gravestone rather than the words, and that's me saying that. And then on the other side, this is why I need the plain pattern. I don't know if this is in the pattern pack, but I need it. I need it in my stash. There's everything on here that I love. There's spiders and flowers and pumpkins and bats and webs and broomsticks and skulls and books and candles, and it's just, oh my gosh. And in the background it's got text. Do you see that? Like this. I don't even know if it says anything in particular. I don't know if it's meant to be this way around. I don't think so, but I'm going to use this side probably more than this side, but I will use this a lot. Then our next piece is Sit for a Spell. It's very sweet, very cute. This is less my overall style. I love this black here. I do like it though. This is going to get used. Pumpkins and candles and pumpkins with hats. These are a few of my favourite things. And then we have this fun kind of weird design. And I don't know why. I think this is grey. It's showing up blue, but it's not blue. It is more grey. And it's the same design that's down the side of these. This is probably my least favourite. I'm not sure I'm going to get a lot of use out of this pattern. But you can't love everything in a pack. Sometimes you do. This I love. All the hanging pumpkins. And this is literally called Hanging Pumpkins. Yep. I just love this. Again, it's like a muted black that's... I hope you can see this. It's like checkerboard. I really hope that's picking up in this light. But it's like checkerboard in the background. And on the pumpkins actually have like a checkerboard effect. On some of them, not on all of them. Yeah, it's lovely. And then this fun, does your eyes in a little bit, but this fun kind of really abstract-y kind of checkerboard look on the back as well. So this is kind of like the same that's in the back of the paper, but the grey's been brought to the forefront instead of it being 2 shades of black, which is fun. Then we have cut aparts that work brilliantly as journaling cards. I'll put a spell on you. Can't sing. I love this. Love that ghost. Again, I might use it like that, but I actually like that ghostly greeting bit. Sit for a spell. Oh, bats. That has to become one of my new sayings. Oh, bats. And then we've got this witch on her broom, on their broomstick. And again, I put a spell on you. Boo to you. No tricks or treats, and if the broom fits with this cute hat. And then on the other side, now this is beautiful. Now these could be cut apart, but they're less separated than these are, so you know you could still cut them apart and use them. But I just look, it's just this aesthetic is just wonderful. I love it. This moon with those bats. And then we have these, the postcard. Look at that. I would literally buy that postcard if it was real and send it to people. And this one. How beautiful is that? Just beautiful. Oh. So this set is called If the Broom Fits. And then look at this. It's so pretty. All our roses, whites and blacks, and this is what I mean. I don't know if you can see, but these pumpkins have pattern on them too, and so do the roses. Like there's depth to these pages because of the textures, and this is called Hide and Seek, which makes me feel like I'm missing something. Do you think they've hidden something on the paper? And in the background we've got this beautiful kind of wonky stripe, which is fun. I will use both, but this is stunning. Then we've got that wonky check again. This is called Blood Red Pattern and Solid Sheets. So these are our solids, I want to say. So we have the solid kind of, but again, it's a muted red. It's a deep red with the check, which we can all use those. Then we have Nightscape Black Pattern and Solid Sheets. I love this. Beware to You. Spooktacular. This is just so pretty. I use that all the time. And again, we've got a black, but it's a mottled black. It feels like there's a pattern even though it's not. Then we have that beautiful design, but in orange, pumpkin orange with solid sheet. And again, it's got like a texture. It looks like it has texture. And then this fun one. I don't know why, but this gives me Scooby-Doo vibes. I don't know why that is, because it doesn't look anything like it. But I think it reminds me of all the games I used to play with my kids, because you'd have these little pieces that you would move around, because we had games we just play for spooky season. And this is Poison Green Pattern and Solid Sheet. So you can see. So, I don't know. Let me know down below, guys, if you have seen this. I definitely have my favourites, and this is definitely one of my favourite patterns in here. But again, this is the, what is it called? Graphic 45 Ghostly Greetings pack. And I am in love. And actually, I'm going to turn this over because I didn't just buy that. They had an assortment of ephemera. Ghostly Greetings ephemera. I think there's 62 pieces, but I honestly don't know. The ephemera number is 4503077. And you can see everything on the back. It's a good selection. We've got different tombstones and the tree and the moon. I haven't really looked at all of it, but I did see one of the spiders. I'm not going to count them all. I don't know if everything's out. And what I did see with one of the spiders was that on the back here, it just looks like a spider, but it actually does have a little border around it, which is fine because, you know, these things happen. Look. Oh, little hats, roses, this tree. I mean, it's got that watercolor effect again. Kind of reminds me of old kids' illustrations in books, but the watercolor kind of hand-drawn ones. Love it. Look at the size of that pumpkin. There's just so many amazing things. Lots of different pumpkins. I haven't seen them all because I haven't opened them. I've only looked at the back. Look at the tombstones. Oh, lots of bats. We all know I love bats. Cute witch's hat. Perfect autumnal witch's hat there. Hanging pumpkins. More spiders. No, it's got one of the ghosts. Some skeletons. There's bits to pop out because that definitely pops out of there. So you can see his little arms better. And a larger skeleton. I think from the back there's only the two. But, you know, love them. We've got the skeleton hand with one of the flowers. I think I would have liked it to be one of the black flowers, but I'm not picky. There's some black flowers. We've got, oh, there's a little skeleton hand as well. I didn't see that. I'm looking at the back here. I can only see one skeleton. No, there is another one. Oh, they're two different ways. Oh, yeah. Okay. Candles and pumpkins with candles. Lots of pumpkins. It's that time of year. Sit for a spell. Lots of pumpkins and candles and flowers. Boo to you. We've got a broom. There maybe want more than one broom. I actually don't know. I'm trying to look at the back, but I don't know. Another ghost. I absolutely love these ghosts. Flowers and things and more boo to you. Another ghost. We've got that skeleton that we see in the paper pad riding their broomstick, the witchy skeleton. I just look at the florals and everything, guys. It's beautiful. Got a chandelier. Another hat. Love a hat. I don't know how much of everything you get. Like I said, I think there's 62 pieces. You can see there's lots of amazing pieces there. I don't want to lose anything. So I'm going to put this carefully away. And then we'll go on to the non-spooky stuff. So yes, that is the Ghostly Greetings Graphic 45 ephemera pack. Again, I think they do chipboard and stickers and things. But I'm trying to be realistic. Other than the paper that I know I will use, I'm trying to be realistic what I craft with. Rather than just going, I love it all. I need it all now. So we'll do that. So then I found out there was another Graphic 45, and what I haven't said is I brought all of these things from an online, well, it's actually a physical and online shop here in the UK called Papermaze. And one of the reasons I love Papermaze, firstly, it's one of the few places, again, that I can get Tim Holtz stuff. And secondly, they often sell single sheets. So I know they had some of the Graphic 45 single sheets that I just showed you of the Ghostly Greetings. And sometimes pads sell out super quickly, or you may not like everything in a pad, so you might just want one or two of the sheets. And I had, again, not heard of this set. It's supposed to be like a calendar set, and it is called Life is Abundant by Graphic 45. And it's stunning. Now, the only sheet they didn't have is November, and some of the sheets I only brought singles of because they didn't have the big pad or the small pad. I am trying to track down the big pad because I know I will use this a lot. I love these papers. So this is January. We have all these, like, the best is yet to come down the bottom of the strip. We have Aquarius, so it's got the astrological because we've got Aquarius and Capricorn, which are the two signs you go into and from in January. We have these stunning florals and foliage. We've got these beautiful butterflies, the amount of foliage. We have moons. This is very much what I would consider a nature witch pack. That's what it gives me the vibes of, definitely. And I'm in love with it. And up the top here, we've got grow, bloom, plant. So the words you would have in January because it's a new year. I'm not thinking of it in a calendar wise, but now I'm thinking, wouldn't it make the most amazing kind of journal, like diary journal? But I don't think of it this. I am in love with this, the constellations, the moths. That is stunning. And these, and then when I turn them over, I mean, take my breath away. It really gives me 90s vibes in a way, because I know a lot of us were into celestial stuff in the 90s, but I just love this stuff anyway. We've got moons and shooting stars and suns and constellations, and it is stunning. But I would be torn. I was torn, so I was like, I love both sides equally. What do I do? Tell you what I do. I bought a second one. So as I said, some months I brought 2 of the papers. I need the pad. There's no other way around it, guys. I need the pad. So that was January. Then we have February. I'm trying to see if it's the same number. No, the pages are different numbers, so I don't know what the number of the kit is. And this, I mean, honestly, again, we have Aquarius going into Pisces. We have moons. We have more of these little stamps, faux stamps. We think what we become. We have ferns and little look like fireflies all over this. Up the top, what we think we become, and then stay true to your roots. I just, this kit, if like spooky, creepy Victorian is my other jam, like my favorite theme, witchy nature is second. Like they come very close second, and this just speaks to my little witchy nature, witch's heart. And then look, I'm sorry, I need to take a minute. I think we should all take a minute for how stunning this page is. It's just, oh my goodness, guys. I would have this as wallpaper too. Actually, I'm looking for something similar like this to do our living room in at the moment, which is one of our big projects coming up. And again, I had to buy 2 because how could I not? How could I not buy 2? I need more. I want them to come out with just a fern kit. I love ferns. Oh, let's take a moment. Ooh, March. We are in March, and we have Whisper Words of Wisdom and Be Here Now up the top in the strips, down the bottom, and then look at the mushrooms. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see, which is Thoreau. It's something that I've always, ever since reading that, in my 20s, I thought, yes, that's exactly what I think all the time. It's not what you look at, it's what you see. Oh my goodness, look at these mushrooms with the roots and the dragonflies. We have, again, the faux stamps. We have Pisces going into Aries. The goal of life is to make your heartbeat match the beat of the universe. I mean, makes me a bit emotional. The constellations, look at that. I love these. I had one, sorry, I didn't show you. So you get something similar on each page. Let me show you. You get a big image, then you get this kind of black and white image. You'll get a smaller one that'll have some sort of saying, and then a quote of some sort. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. I mean, come on, how stunning is that? Couple of stamps, the word, the title of the month, and then you get some sort of constellation here. And again, the little sun on each one actually has the name of the month and the moon and everything. I only got one of these, and we have this beautiful kind of green. Oh, this is giving me Green Man vibes. I think because I could imagine his face in there. I only got one of those. I'm regretting it. I need to. Then we are into April, and this is Birds and Feathers. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Love that. In nature, nothing is perfect and everything is perfect. Lovely. And Alice Walker said that. Plant kindness, dwell on possibility. So we've got our different word strips. Just look, this. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. I know it's only black and white, but I am loving those. We have Aries into Taurus. Look at the blue on that mushroom, picking up the blue on the egg. And then the other side of that is this kind of strip, but it has like stars and little moons. Let me get that right up so you can try and see. Stars and little moons throughout. Oh my goodness. Love it, love it, love it. And then we are into May. Study nature, love nature, stay close to nature. It will never fail you. Lovely. Joy and gratitude. So May's all about gratitude. Whisper words of wisdom. We have more. We have the dragonflies is the main thing. So we had the birds on in April. We got the dragonflies now. Just look at this. Gosh, it's just so pretty. And we have Taurus into Gemini. Honestly, guys. And then I need, why did I not get two of the May? Because look at the moths and the dragonflies and the ladybirds and the bees and the glowworms and all these beautiful creatures. I love these. I just love them. And the blue. I've been working a lot more with blue this year. It's not normally a colour I work with a lot of, but oh my gosh, this is... Then we go into June, and again, I only got one of June. We've got strawberries and poppies, wild poppies. How stunning is that? And here. So we have wildflowers and strawberries. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvellous. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? Be your true self. Trust the seed you are planting. Love all that. Really, that's more of an inbox thing for me in February, but I love it. I love it. And we have Gemini into Cancer onto here. And this is... Why did I not get two? I need to track down this pad as soon as. Look how stunning this is. Not quite as stunning as the green, but we've got the ferns, we've got strawberries and moths and poppies and feathers, and it's kind of bringing things in throughout the year. So we have the feathers and the mushrooms and the ferns. So I think it's sort of bringing in all the themes of the... Oh my goodness me. Okay. I think I only got one of these as well. This is July. So we have Cancer going into Leo. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. I completely agree. And we have let your dreams take flight. This is all bees. Look how beautiful. Oh, sorry, are they blueberries? I love it. I just had to go a little bit quiet there. I'm just looking at it all. And we have this fun pattern. Now, I know it's not, but it kind of reminds me of orange slices. I know it's not. It reminds me of windmills. It's got almost like a Japanese feel to it as well. And orange slices. I do love it. But look at the bees. And then we have August. And August is fruit month, which it also is in my garden. It starts in July. What we think we become. Life is abundant. We've got strawberries and blueberries and raspberries and blackberries. And I actually have blackberries, raspberries and strawberries in my own garden every year. So that is fun. Love the world as your own self. Then you can truly care for all things. I love that. I love that. How beautiful. I don't know. I can't. I look at all the words on here. We've got the ferns and all the dragonflies and the moons. This is lots of the quotes that we have on some of the pages. So pretty. Why did I only buy one of each? Because it was getting expensive, Belle. Anyway, then we are on to September. We have, what was that one? Yeah, that was Leo going into Virgo. And now we have Virgo going into Libra. We're getting into our autumnal months. I go to nature to be soothed and healed and have my senses put back in order. I personally do. I always go for a walk in nature when I need to reset. And I just love these. Look at these. And I think this is what I've missed. I think in November it's leaves, but they'd sold out of the November page. So I'm feeling some sort of way about this. But anyway, I love that owl and those feet and sunflowers. I mean, who doesn't love sunflowers? I love them so much. Then look at the back of that, guys. And can you see, let me bring that up. Can you just see that there's kind of the constellation? It's a dragonfly kind of look and all these circles. It's just so pretty. It's just stunning. Oh, I did get 2 of the September ones. I wonder why I got 2 of those. It must be the sunflowers. And then we go into October. Yeah, we go into October. And it's owls. I mean, come on, guys. We have Libra going into Scorpio. Dare to dream. Let your dreams take flight. And we have these adorable owls. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Look at these stamps. Look at that. Just look at that. I don't know if I'm getting it up too. I'm so busy focusing on the page, I can't see the camera. I just look at the face on that owl. He's like, what? I'm up to nothing. What are you talking about? Just look over there. We're doing nothing. And then this has got the blues in it. Celestial wisdom. Again, miracles are everywhere. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. We get lots of those quotes, constellations, celestial imagery. It's just, it's stunning. And we missed November. It makes my heart sad. But we are in December, and it is fir cones, and I love those. The journey of 1,000 miles starts beneath your feet. I like that. Oh, look at these. Look, we've got ferns again. And we have Sagittarius into Capricorn. I forgot to say we had oh, because we didn't have November, that's why. Everything is hard before it is easy. Love that. Never stop growing. Love that. Love the moon. Love all these. These are obviously all cut aparts that you can use. And then we have this stunning pattern on the back. So anyway, guys, that is the Life is Abundant pad. And I need it. I need it in my life. And yes, so we got some dies. So we got some dies. Sorry, I got the other papers, which are going to be super fun to work with. I got a new stamp, which I'm looking forward to, and some washi. Got the cut aparts and the papers for the Halloween junk kits, designs. I'll think of the word from Photoplay. This stunning acetate, which is a Prima product. Then the graphic 45 Ghostly Greetings pack, the paper and the ephemera, and obviously the Life is Abundant single papers. So I will leave Papermaze down below. I am not sponsored. I have brought everything with my own money. But certainly if you're here in the UK, it's just a fun place because you can get single papers if you're looking for something in specific. And as well as obviously kits and everything else. They are a shop, so if you live near them, you can go and see that. I wish they were near me because I would love to go in. I got some really fun things to want to work with, but the stars of this haul are the papers. Now, I know my hauls are always a bit long, but that is because often I have not seen the products because I wait to open them until I'm on camera with you guys. Then you can get my authentic reaction and we can talk through the papers. And let's be honest, craft products are quite expensive, and which is one of the reasons I don't buy a lot throughout the year anyway. Not only do I have enough stuff, but I don't buy a lot through the year. I replenish what I use up that are favorite products, and then I wait because I know at this time of the year all my favorite kind of things are going to come out. And doing a haul, I'm not saying it's not that I want to encourage you to go out and buy stuff, you know, because that's not, but you might want to pick up 1 or 2 things, and hopefully by seeing me look at everything, tell you about it in detail, really show you the detail of it, that it gives you guys a chance to go, oh, well, I like that piece, maybe I'll get that piece. I know that I like it when people do hauls where they talk through the products. I'm always going to be authentic with you guys. I'm always going to say what I love and don't love. There are some papers in here, like I said, the stripy one, that's not a favourite, but there's so many that I love in here. And yeah, so my hauls can be a bit long, so I hope at least that gives you a better idea of what's out there. You may not have seen these things. I would love to know down below if you have picked up the ghostly greetings, or if any of these things have really caught your attention, or are things that you've had on your wish list for a little while. Would love to know all that. And if there's anything similar to this kind of kit that you know of, especially if you're here in the UK, let me know down below, because this is really my vibe. I love that. But that's it for now, guys. So please do like, subscribe, share and comment if you haven't already. And I'll be back with another video soon. But until next time, guys, I hope you're having lots and lots of spooky, creepy, crafty fun. Bye for now.